So I bought a new computer and it fits in my hand. I've been messing around with a bunch of stuff lately, and sitting at my desk at work, I've been using a thing called Rust Desk, which is an application to remote in, but to make it faster, you have to you can set up your own server. Now you can do that two ways. You can either buy a virtual server and like just a bare minimum, like bare bones server, and run that, or you can buy this is the case for it, the Raspberry Pi. So this is the case, the set I bought, because it just comes with a case. So I plan on running Rust Desk server on it, and relearning all my Unix commands. It'll come in handy in all types of different ways. So this is how you put it together. And here's the actual computer itself. So that's how small it is. There's a 16 gig, but I think 8 is enough for what I need to do. And I can always buy another one. Eventually I'd like to have multiple. But yeah. So in the box, documentation, more documentation, and our good friend the Raspberry Pi 5. So it has gig Ethernet, USB 3, USB 2. I just got a weird email. I'm like, okay. It has micro HDMI, micro USB. I have micro USB. I have a micro HDMI. I use it for my camera, for my Sony a7 III to attach to a monitor. So, is it this one? I need to look at documentation. Is that USB-C that I thought it was? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. My brain's all over the place because I'm trying to think of what I need to do. It has on the back. It runs off a micro SD card, so I have a bunch of those. I need to find one and format it. Eventually, I have a 2 terabyte NVMe card, and you can buy what they call HAT, which is an extension that sits on this, and run the OS off of that. That would be kind of cool. So that's longer term. Right now, I just want to run it as a server and play around with my Linux commands, brush up on them a little bit. And also I got to put all this stuff together. So this, like I was showing you the case. This is the case. Oh, it has everything labeled too. That's nice. So power, not USB-C, power, HDMI, and audio. It says audio, but it looks like another HDMI. Maybe that's what they mean. I need to read up on this stuff. I know a little bit. I know enough to not screw everything up, thankfully, but enough to see it sits inside of there to get started. And most of this stuff is built. Oh, it has a little to disperse heat. What I did with, oh yeah, heat sink on it. That's nice. People, I forgot, what was it? Oh, when I was installing an NVMe drive, some guy he was like, "Ah, you didn't do this and you didn't do that." And I'm like, I didn't do it in the video, but I did it afterwards. But I didn't even comment on it. I let him have his thing, and I would bet a paycheck it was a guy sitting at his desk going, "You didn't blah 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 blah." Fair enough. I didn't do it in the video. Doesn't mean I didn't do it in real life. I'm gonna put this together. I have an Ethernet cable I need to run to it. I have, my network is up and stable now. I have a new network running, which is exciting in and of itself. So I'm going to take this journey on Raspberry Pi. Eventually, what I'd like to do right now, install the OS, kind of kick it around for a few days, get Rustdesk running on it, and start researching. I've been doing a little bit of research because these can run a camera. You buy a Pi camera and it attaches to it, and then you can do stuff with it. My interest would be stars, Satan, no, Satan. Anyway, I was pointing up and it's like, it looks like I'm saying, and if you come at me with all that Jesus stuff, you can just keep going. I don't care about that stuff. Let's get that clear. I meant to say that the other day because somebody put a comment on like, if you blah, 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 blah. No, you can miss me with that. So my videos go all over the place. I don't care. I'm not here. I'm not like, I can be like iJustine and go, it's so annoying to see people do that. So Raspberry Pi, let's put it together.